In the hushed and hallowed halls of Rolls-Royce, where the very air seems thick with opulence, a silent and incredibly high-stakes gamble is always in play. This is not a gamble on a racetrack or in a boardroom, but one hidden within climate-controlled vaults and pristine warehouses. It is the immense financial risk of holding a massive, almost unimaginable inventory of the world's most rare and exquisite materials. For a company that doesn't simply build cars but curates personal legends, the promise of bespoke commissioning is everything. A customer can walk in and request any leather, any wood, any color they can dream of, and the answer is never a simple no. This promise, however, comes with a monumental price tag that sits on the company's balance sheets long before a single part is ever fitted to a motor car. This is the story of that hidden tension, the delicate dance between ultimate personalization and perilous financial exposure. Consider for a moment the sheer scale of this inventory. Rolls-Royce does not deal in mere hides of leather. They must possess thousands of them, sourced from carefully selected herds where the bulls are kept in fields without barbed wire to ensure the hides remain unblemished. These are not standard cowhides. They are from specific regions, with specific textures, and in a breathtaking array of colors, many of which are so unique they are developed for a single, one-of-a-kind commission. Similarly, the wood library is less a storage facility and more a living archive of the world's forests. There are thousands of sheets of veneer, each one cut from a single tree and meticulously bookmatched so that the grain on the dashboard is a perfect mirror image of the grain on the door panels. These woods are not common oak or maple. They are rare burrs and curls, from ancient North American black walnut to delicate English yew, each sheet seasoned for years before it is even considered for use. This inventory represents tens of millions of dollars of capital, frozen in a state of perfect potential, waiting for a customer's whim to bring it to life. The risk here is not that of a typical manufacturer. A company making a popular mass-market car can forecast demand with reasonable accuracy. They know they will need a certain number of black seats and grey dashboards, and they order materials accordingly. For Rolls-Royce, demand is not for cars, but for dreams. It is inherently unpredictable. No one can reliably predict how many clients in a given year will request a Phantom with a St. James red interior accented by consort red piping, paired with a dashboard of figured mahogany from a specific forest in Switzerland. Yet, to uphold their brand promise, they must have that specific leather and that specific wood veneer available. If they don't, the illusion of limitless possibility shatters. So, they are forced to speculate. They must buy these rare materials in vast quantities, betting vast sums of money that someday, someone will dream of exactly that combination. A single tree can cost tens of thousands of pounds, and from it, only a few cars can be adorned. If that particular wood falls out of fashion, that massive investment becomes a beautiful, but financially draining, artifact. This business model turns the entire concept of supply and demand on its head. In most industries, you create a product and then create a desire for it. Here, the desire can be for anything, and the company must be prepared to fulfill it instantly. This is a profound strategic power. It builds an unbreakable aura around the brand, making it synonymous with the ultimate achievement, a place where money is no object and imagination is the only limit. This power, however, is purchased with upfront cash and carries a constant, silent weight. The cost of storing these materials perfectly is immense. The humidity and temperature controls, the security, the insurance against fire or damage. More significantly, there is the opportunity cost. The millions tied up in a warehouse full of silent leather and dormant wood are millions that cannot be invested elsewhere in the business, in research, or in new technology. It is a deliberate choice. A calculated risk that the magnetic pull of absolute bespoke personalization will continue to attract the world's wealthiest individuals, ensuring that this immense inventory will, eventually, find its home on a rolling chassis and generate a profit. Ultimately, the story of Rolls-Royce's inventory is a story of faith. It is a belief in the enduring power of a dream. The financial risk is colossal, a high-wire act performed over a pit of potential losses. But it is this very risk that defines them and protects them. By accepting the burden of holding the world's most extensive and expensive collection of raw luxury, they create a moat around their business that no competitor can cross. No other carmaker can credibly offer the same depth of personalization because no other carmaker is willing or able to shoulder the financial strain of such a vast and speculative inventory. The leather and the wood are more than just materials. They are the physical manifestation of a promise. They are the tangible guarantee that for those who can afford it, no vision is too grand, no detail too minute. The silent warehouses are not just storage. They are a testament to the idea that true luxury lies not just in what you can see and touch in the finished product, but in the breathtaking financial confidence required to make its creation possible in the first place. It is a gamble where the stakes are the dreams of the privileged, and the prize is the unwavering sovereignty of the brand.